Hi everyone, and welcome once again to one of our Hobby Memorial Library events. I'm Cindy Ozer of Hobby Memorial Library, and we are going to be starting today our Surviving Adulthood series. We have lots of subjects for you, starting with today's subject on first aid and CPR training. We have our very own CTC first aid professor, Reineer Schlert, and he is going to be talking to us about how to stay safe. So welcome and take it away.
Hi, my name is Reineer Schlert. I'm one of the coaches in the kinesiology department at Central Texas College. I've been teaching first aid CPR there for about 20 years, and I wanted to take this opportunity to show you how we do CPR using the American Heart Guidelines. I'm going to use one of my students as the guides for today, so let's go over the steps in CPR. When performing CPR with the American Heart Association's guidelines, we remember the 3 C's: check, call, and care. Let's go through them in order. The first C is check. When we check a victim, we shake their shoulders as we shout.
Sir, are you okay? Are you okay?
We then listen for breath by putting our ear down to their face. And then finally, we check for a pulse on either side of their neck. When we put it all together, it looks like this.
Sir, are you okay? Are you okay?
The second C is call. To activate the EMS system, we want to dial 911 and let the dispatcher know what's happening. Provide as much information as you can. For example, let them know where you're located, tell them what the condition of the victim is, and then finally let the dispatcher know what you're going to do as you wait for the ambulance. It would look something like this.
911. Hi, I'm at CTC in the kinesiology building. I've got an unresponsive male, no pulse, not breathing. I'm about to start CPR.
The last C is care. This is where we do CPR as we wait for the ambulance to arrive. The first step in CPR is chest compressions. Placing both of our hands in the center of the chest, we're going to press down 2 inches on the chest at a rate of 100 to 120 compressions a minute. Starting with the slower version, 100 compressions a minute, we would press down and count 1, lift up, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and. If we want to go faster at 120 compressions a minute, we'll get rid of the word and simply press down and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find a pace that works for you, either 100 or 120 compressions per minute, and do 30 compressions, counting out loud for each compression. It would look like this.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15, 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 and 22, 23 and 24 and 25 and 26 and 27, 28, 29 and 30.
After the 30 compressions, we then do 2 rescue breaths. First, we do a head tilt chin lift, lifting the neck up to make access to breathing easier. If we have a breathing barrier, we place it on the nose and mouth. We take 1 slow breath, lasting 1 to 2 seconds in length, turn our head to see the chest rise, and then give our second breath, also lasting 1 to 2 seconds in length. When we put it together, it looks like this. So in review, the 2 steps in CPR are 30 compressions on the chest, followed by 2 rescue breaths. When doing those together, it's called a cycle. We would do 5 cycles in a row and then check for pulse to see the condition of the victim. We're going to do 1 full cycle to show you what it would look like.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21, 22 and 23 and 24 and 25 and 26 and 27 and 28 and 29 and 30.
And there you have it, the 3 C's in CPR: check, call, and care. When we put them all together, it looks like this.
Sir, are you okay? Are you okay? 911. Hi, I'm at CTC in the kinesiology department. I've got an unresponsive male who's not breathing and doesn't have a pulse. I'm going to start CPR. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16, 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 and 22 and 23 and 24 and 25 and 26, 27 and 28 and 29 and 30.
In conclusion, when performing CPR with the American Heart Association, we have 3 C's to remember: check the victim, call 911, and then perform CPR, doing 30 chest compressions followed by 2 rescue breaths. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you, Professor Schlert. That was amazing, and it's so very important for all of us to learn all of this. Since this is pre-recorded because he needed to record it, with his students, we are asking that if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments, and we will get it to Professor Schlert, and he will go ahead and answer it. Before we go, I want to go ahead and remind you that we have a few more Surviving Adulthood series coming up. On January 31st, we have Internet Safety with Angela Mars. And then on February 5th, we have Time Management with Google Calendar. And on February the 7th, we have Cooking Vegan. So just get in the habit of watching us every, once, twice a week, because we have some amazing events going on in this Surviving Adulthood series. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.